Hello, ladies. And Ben, who is behind me, who's going to be joining us. He's not a lady, but he's pretty cute. Okay, so I wanted to do this for some people that I've been working with on my team very closely to get that one entry into this amazing promotion that they're doing. $10,000 giveaways. Heck yeah. I want an entry. I want like 5 entries. It's amazing. I've never heard of anything else being done like this before. Our company is super generous, and I can't think of anybody else that's just going to give away $1 million to people who are working their butts off. So yay us. I'm super excited, and I'm glad you guys are here. If you have any questions at all throughout this event, just stop me and let me know, because I'm totally cool with that. Yeah. Oh, hi. Harvey wants me to wave. Okay. All right. So I wanted to do this because in the beginning when I joined, posting was definitely not a strong point. I never knew what to post. I didn't know, and I would always see some amazing posters and get super kind of discouraged because the best way to put it, I was kind of spammy. It's like lime green, bling everywhere. It works, everything. But now I realize that wasn't a good thing. And I do a lot of my posting to attract my market, to attract those people that I'm wanting to do business with. And a lot of times they end up being people like me. We have similar personalities because I'm attracting them by my posts, by my videos, you name it. So just wanted to go through that with you guys today, just kind of how I do that, what my system is. It used to take me a long time to just post one thing, and I realized very quickly that I just don't have time for that. So the system that I've come up with has worked really well for me. I hope you guys can take that into consideration and just morph it in ways that you need to make it fit your lives and what you have going on. So here we go, and I'm going to be doing a lot of screen sharing. So if any of you guys need help with that, like if you can't see something or whatever, please let me know right away so I can try to get that figured out. So first of all, I do my posts. So I'm going to go through and show you how I kind of come up with my post ideas. So let me pull this screen up. Let me hold on. Let's see if it'll let me do it. Okay. All right. Can you guys see that okay? Yes, maybe?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. So let's start with how I get my posts. So I didn't know before that there was the feature to follow people on Instagram. So I wanted to, I'm going to be posting a list in the team page after this of people I want you guys to follow if you aren't already following them. Jocelyn Yates is one of the people I follow. She's kind of a go-to for me. She's got some amazing posts and images that it's okay to copy as long as you're copying the right cat. She's clearly a very successful leader in the company. She was on the list that was given to us by our Ambassador Diamond of someone to follow. So I will add that list, and I'm going to write that down now on my notes of things to do. Before I forget, I'll add that in the team page. So, because that's something that's super important, and you can give this list to anybody new starting out. Just say, hey, follow these people. Don't friend request them. So you don't want to add them as a friend here. You just want to click on following. And if you want to see them first, you can click on that. All of their new posts will pop up to the top of your timeline. Or you can just do default, and you'll see their stuff just as you're scrolling. I just do default because I don't want to miss out on anything that my potential customers or team members are posting, because that's kind of my way that I choose to interact with people through Facebook. So what I do is I do default, and then at the end of every day, I spend about 30 minutes. What I do is I go into my friends. Well, not Jocelyn's friends. So you'll go into your personal page here, your profile, and you're going to click on friends and more, and in more you'll see following. So if you click on following, you're going to get the huge list of people, everybody that you're following. So I don't always go through, obviously, I don't have time to go through every single person every day, but one thing that I do is I would pick like 3 people. So I'll open up Leah Warren's page. I'll open up, let's see, who was another one that has a lot of good stuff. Let's see, Christy usually has a lot of good stuff. Jerry Kneller, she's amazing. And I'll also open up Jocelyn's just to show you guys. Okay, so I don't know if you guys saw, but I opened all of those up in different tabs. You don't have to do that. You can certainly just open them up and then go back to this page. This just makes my system a little bit faster and run more smoothly. So once I get to their pages, I kind of go through, I look at what they have to offer, and if something really jumps out at me, I like this one. Let's see what she says. While heading to dinner, I just helped my new friend become a distributor. Okay, so that's something that I might absolutely love in the future. To, like, if I'm out and I'm able to sign a team member while I'm out, that would be a really great post. So I'm going to save this post. How you save posts? There's this little drop down right here, and you just click Save Post, and it'll tell you, you know, that it was saved. And I'll show you how to locate those things here in a second. I love her. All of her stuff has the disclaimer on it. I don't ever save anything that doesn't. Just, and technically, we really should be sharing things that are corporate approved. But as long as you aren't, if you leave this within your friends and don't make it public, because it has the disclaimer, you will be just fine. So I like this. I mean, I love hair, skin, nails, and I feel like there's only so many times you can share your own results. So it's good to have other results to share. So I'm going to save that for later. Love that. Let's see. You know, just anything that really sticks out to me. And I will spend probably about 10 minutes just doing this, finding new things to post about. I don't really see anything there. Jury, I love her posts. I love her lifestyle posts, and you'll find that too as you're following people. You're going to know kind of like your go-to, who's going to have something really great to say about this promotion that's going on and stuff like that. Like here, I could totally do a picture of myself with my family in bed in the morning, because that's our life now, and it's awesome. So I'm going to save that. So does that kind of give you guys an idea of how I get my post ideas? Okay. I can only see some of you. So again, if you have any questions, please just stop me. I won't be offended. So I'm going to close out of Jocelyn's. And another thing, we are in the process of uploading ideas as well to the team page. So I wanted to show you guys where to find that. Super helpful. So if you go to the Diamond Dreamer page, right now we have an album. You can locate that under photos, and if you click on albums, and it should be the there's only 2 of them right now. Oh, maybe 3. The product post ideas. We're gonna have a motivational post ideas. We're gonna have like business post ideas. But for now, we're gonna click on this, and this is also a really great place to come for ideas of what to post. If you like are struggling and don't have any ideas for product posts, you guys can utilize the team page, and it's just going to get bigger and better. It's saying my internet is slow. Are you guys still hearing me okay? Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Perfect, thank you. Okay, so in here, you're going to have several other albums like this. Clearly, you know, if you see a picture of somebody else holding a product up, I would usually say use your own image, you know, and that's for everything I say. Use your own image, be personal. People want to see your face. They want to see you being successful and loving what you're doing. So that's super important. In the beginning, I had a really hard time with that because I was not a selfie taker, and you would never know that now because my face is plastered all over Facebook. So, okay, so with that said, once I go through and I kind of, you know, get a few new post ideas, all I do is I go home to your timeline page, and off to the left here, you've got your little tab that says Save. So you click on that, and it's going to open up everything that you have saved ever. I have a lot of things. I have to go through and clean it up. I haven't done that in a while. And I have also saved a few things for parties to help other distributors who do virtuals. But this is a great way to not have to spend hours searching through other people's things, copying it right then and pasting right then. It just saves it in this folder and you can go back to it at any time. So these are things that I've saved in the past. I really like this one, so I'm going to open up this one, and it brings me to the original post. So at this point, what I will do is, and this is for anything that I want to post. I'm going to copy this. Well, I usually read through it first just to make sure, that it's something that is relatable to me. And if there's something that I need to tweak, like, let's see, it says, it has been the best day helping so many people on my team earn their $500 and $5,000 bonuses this month. Coffee with a girl from church, so I don't drink coffee, so naturally I would change that. Cashing out another high number 5-figure paycheck from the work we did in August. Clearly, I haven't earned that, so I can't post that. So you guys get the idea. You're gonna go through, you're gonna use this as a template, but you're going to make it something that's relatable to you when you're posting. But so what I would do is I would save this image, okay, and I've got my folder of images that I use, and I usually clean this up about once a week. So I'll go through and I'll just start over essentially, because once you post something, it's always going to be saved to your page, and you can go back and repost at any later time if you're wanting. So once you do that, you can copy, paste, change it, and then I love Hootsuite. Hootsuite is my schedule post manager that I use. It's free. I know there's other things out there like CinchShare and Buffer. I do have a CinchShare account for when I'm doing events because Hootsuite does not allow you to do events yet, but Hootsuite is excellent for scheduling posts on your Instagram and your Facebook, and it's free and super simple to use. So this is what my Hootsuite looks like. I will also be posting the link to this in the team page. For those of you who don't know how, it's kind of tricky to find the free account version. I will post the link to that. Check this out if you guys are super busy and you would love to post more, you just don't feel like you have the time. I used to spend so much time in the beginning coming up with post ideas. I would literally spend like 20 to 30 minutes on one post just trying to decide what to post about. So I love using other people's words. I don't always do that. Obviously, I have my own story now, and I've gotten more comfortable at just popping a picture up and writing my own words myself. But this helps a lot if you know you're going to have a busy week and you just want to have something out there for people to see. So in here, you have, so when you do this, it's going to look blank. You're not going to have your Facebook timeline, your Instagram timeline. You're not going to have any of this. So what you're going to need to do is you're going to want to add a stream. So what this does is it's going to give you the options. You can use this to post to Twitter, Facebook, Google+, LinkedIn, WordPress, Instagram, YouTube. It's amazing. There are other things that you can also add as like a plugin, but using this, so I have my Facebook and my Instagram up on here. So one
question for you.
Yes.
Is Hootsuite available like on an app through your phone, or is it strictly through your laptop PC? Because that's one thing I've noticed with Buffer, and I don't like Buffer. I've noticed that with my Buffer stuff, nobody likes it, or maybe one person, that's another DT. So and I've been trying to use those. When I do those, it's more like my posts rather than like corporate related posts, because that's one thing I've noticed with my friends is I get more reaction from like posts with me in it rather than a post with corporate,
Absolutely.
Like, so yeah, okay, that you answer my question. Thank you.
No, so it definitely does have an app, and I'm going to show you guys just how easy it is to use both. So I just want to show you guys this first. This is what I use a lot because I do my schedule. I schedule most of my posts for the next day at night when I'm in front of the computer and I have time. But sometimes I'm out and about and I like want to schedule something out because I just posted something and I don't want to do it again, but I don't want to forget about it or whatever. So I will just open up the app on my phone, and it's super easy, and we'll cover that for sure. That's one thing I love about this free platform, and it's free, guys. So that's amazing. Another thing, so with Buffer, there's not an option to post it to where you don't see that you're posting it from Buffer. That's one thing that I really don't like because it looks kind of robotic, and it's not really as, I don't know what the word is, I don't know, thoughtful, I think, for people to know you're scheduling posts. So you want to do it in a way to where it looks like, okay, I've taken the time to think about this, and I'm not just slapping on, you know, a scheduled post. So with this, the way I do that, so how many of you guys have Instagram accounts? I would hope everybody. Okay, good, good, good. The one thing I love about this Hootsuite, I don't know what to call it, program, platform, if you take and you post something, so I will schedule my posts straight to Instagram, and that's it. I don't schedule them out to Facebook because I know when you schedule into Instagram, it's going to, this is going to run in a minute, this post right here. It's about hair, skin, nails. It says, I have 5 spots open for any of you ladies who are wanting longer hair. You'll join the 90-day hair, skin, and nails challenge at my discounted price of 40% off. If you are wanting longer hair that's stronger and healthier, text me. I would love to get you signed up. P.S. I love this hair color. So when this goes, essentially what it's going to do, and that's why you have to have the app on your phone in order to do this, but what it's going to do, I'm just going to show you guys really quick. So this is what the app looks like. I don't know if you guys, hold on. I'm going to stop the screen share really quick, and so I can make sure you guys, so the app, this is what it looks like. It's this little, not that, it's the little owl. You guys see the little owl there? Okay, so I'm pretty sure you can get this on your iPhone. I just think that it might look a little different, but for Androids, Google Play Store, it's just a free download, just Hootsuite. So what you do is you would click on that, and it'll send you a notification. So anything you have scheduled to go to Instagram, it's gonna send you a little notification on your phone. So for example, you guys can see the top of my phone. You guys see the little owl up there? I don't know. It's kind of in between things. So there's a little owl.
It's blurry.
Okay. Well, just trust me. There's a little owl up there, and that's just notifying you, okay, hey, your next post is ready to go. So what you do is, you know, and here it is in my drop down. So you can see the little, it has the owl and it Hootsuite. So if you press on that, it's going to open up your app, essentially. It's going to open up where your notifications are, and you can see all of my notifications in here. So if you notice, this was the post I scheduled for last night with my beautiful sister, and this is the post that just went through. You notice a difference? One has a blue dot next to it, and the other doesn't. That means that I have already shared this to my Instagram. So this helps me know, like, okay, I need to share this. So all you would do is click on that. It's going to open it up for you, and you're going to say, essentially it'll copy the words to your clipboard, which is nice because you can't copy and paste inside of Instagram, but so it'll give you the post and the words, and if you click on open right down here, sorry, it's like reflecting bad. But if you click on this, it says open in Instagram. It'll copy the words to your clipboard, and it's going to open it up in Instagram just like you would add a picture. So you can crop it. Once you do that, you can still make edits to it if you want, but I don't. My images are usually where I want them to be. And then all you do to add the words in here where it says write a comment, you just click and hold, and it'll give you the option to paste. You see where it pops up there? All you do is you click on paste, it pastes the words, and then if you want to share to Facebook, make sure that you highlight that option. Okay, so you click on that, and then you click on share at the top. Super simple. The one thing, I don't add a whole lot of people that I already have on Facebook to Instagram because I'm posting the same stuff usually. There's more that I do on Facebook just because I can do videos easier and things like that. But a lot of my Instagram market are new people because I don't want people getting tired of seeing the same thing twice. But you do what works for you. I like this because it's easy for me to post to 2 different platforms and reach even more people throughout the day this way than deciding, okay, what do I want to post on Instagram and what do I want to post on Facebook and making it different. It's been easier for me to keep it the same. I do know, like, there are so many, I have at least 50 Facebook friends who use Instagram more, so they're going to be seeing more of your stuff. And I usually, anybody who I have on Facebook that requests to follow me on Instagram, I just let them know that most everything that you see on my Facebook, you'll see here. And if they're okay with still being added, I add them. Because, I mean, Instagram is the way to go. Images that are eye-catching, it's just a really great way to interact with people. It usually doesn't get lost in translation. Before I move on, do any of you have any questions at all yet?
I have a question.
Yes.
So I just did the Hootsuite. But does anybody see my buffer pages? Because the only people that like it are Samantha and Alla. Those are the only 2 people that see my buffer. So the question that I have for you, do people like your posts off of Hootsuite? Do people like the question that I have is, do people like that?
Let's see, I'm looking on your page.
Like your posts?
Yeah, oh, I get interaction all the time. Like, here, let me open up my screen share again and share with you guys.
As someone that follows Hannah, I would have never known she used Hootsuite to post her schedule, her post. I didn't know, and I see them all the time. So,
yeah,
I mean, for me to not know that they were Hootsuite rather than buffer, because I agree with you said earlier, is being able to shut that buffer, those just saying that you scheduled it through buffer or something like that. I think it either draws people away from it, or Facebook's doing that whole blocking it, or however the minimizing your exposure because it's salesy or schedule-y, I guess.
Yes, and you hit the nail on the head there, Sam. That's exactly what it is, because technically it's not, or Facebook has it in their like terms and conditions that you don't do post schedules. So what they do essentially is when you post something and it's coming from that site, it's in a way flagged. So you're not going to be getting as much exposure. The thing that I like about Hootsuite is you being able to share it to Instagram, and then from Instagram sharing it straight over to Facebook. It's showing that it's shared from Instagram and not Hootsuite. Even though it's been scheduled and it's from Hootsuite, I'm getting interaction from both Instagram and Facebook on the same image just from me scheduling one post one time, and that's it. Super simple. And the thing with that is Facebook actually owns Instagram. So so things that Facebook will like kind of bump to the top are posts coming from Instagram, Facebook Live videos, anything that they are like wanting to promote. So that's why I've had so much more interaction since doing it this way, that I recommend it to everyone. Because so on this image that I just posted 4 hours ago, I had 6 people like it, and out of those 6 people, 1, 2, 3 of them are new potentials that I can reach out to. And on my Instagram, that image, let's see, that image already has, eight likes. So that's 8 other people that I can reach out to. And because I don't always keep the same people on my Instagram and Facebook, those are different people. It's not the same person going in. It's not my mom liking everything that I post, you know, which she does. She's really good at that.
Quick question.
Yes.
I don't know where I read it, but I saw it somewhere where they recommended making your Facebook page public. And I see that your Instagram, and I noticed that with my Instagram post that it's not public. It has the little 2 people. So that's why I switched flip-flop between Facebook post and then an Instagram shared to Facebook. What do you suggest? Should I make my whole page public, or should I just keep it as a friends? Or
So, really, truly, that's up to you. It's a personal decision. But I have personally, when I did that, I felt like, one, when I would send friend requests, nobody would accept it because they see I'm an It Works distributor or whatever. And there are let's see, I think it was in July, I had 4 potentials that I've been working very closely with be snatched up. And these are people that would comment on my things, they would interact with me. And because of that, I have both of my pages locked down. I approve everyone. I make sure that those that I'm sending friend requests to are not other distributors or don't have a ton of mutual friends that are distributors unless they're on our team, just because, you know, this is your livelihood now. This is your business, and you want to make sure that you're protecting yourself. I feel like my business has been better actually since I have been very restricted with who I allow to see my things. That doesn't mean that I don't have public things. I still want, so if there's ever anything that I post that I think is super good and I want other people everywhere to know about, I'm going to make sure that it's public. But for the most part, everything is just shared between friends and people that I tag as friends, just because I have had that happen to me and a lot of other people on my team. So Instagram especially, you're going to get a lot of people who, if your Instagram is public, no matter what, people can click on your followers and your following, and they can go on and add every single one of those people to their list. Okay. And it's the same with Facebook. And so the only people that can see my friends list are myself, really.
Yeah, I set that up.
Yeah, and that's good. So make sure that all of your team members are on your page so that they can see your posts and use them as they may and stuff. But I think for me personally, I always recommend keeping it private. If you want to do something that's more public, create a page, you know, and the nice thing with Hootsuite is if you did that, you can, if you wanted to, schedule it to that page as well, so you're not having to overwork. But yeah, that's essentially what I do. And I was gonna come in here and show you guys how to schedule a post. So like I said before, I only schedule to Instagram and then I share it from there. The nice thing about doing that is I over schedule throughout the day. So as I'm going through the day and things come up and I have something that's, I really want to share about this, it's going to be saved in my notifications on my Hootsuite app for later if I don't use it. So I still have a couple of posts in my notifications that I didn't use from yesterday because I did some like actual posts just from my phone as I was out and about, which it's super nice because then you just have some options throughout the day to use. And if you're wanting to reshare something that was really good that maybe got a lot of attention, it saves all of that in your notification. So it's just all there, always for you. So I was just going to show you really quick. So all this is, it's super simple, you guys. So you go and you find whatever post you want to post about. So let's see. I really liked this one. She talks about saying yes to an opportunity that's changed her life. Okay. So obviously my story is different. So I'm gonna do that a little different. Let's see. Actually, for the sake of time, I'm just gonna show you really quickly. So in Hootsuite, if you go here, let's just say you copy that in or you paste it in. you want to make sure that over here, your Instagram or wherever you're wanting to post to is clicked. If you post straight to Facebook, it's going to show it's from Instagram or from Hootsuite. That's why I choose to post to Instagram and then over. And it helps me cover more of an audience that way. So I always just click my Instagram account, and then from there you paste whatever you're wanting to say, and you can click on choose files to upload. You can, go in, pick whatever you want. I'm gonna pick this image of myself, and then while that's uploading, you can come in here and you can schedule it. So it's the 28th today. You have to schedule it out at least like an hour in advance. So, I'm gonna do this one at 5:15. So once you do that, you just click schedule, and then it's gonna add it to this scheduled stream right here. So you can see clearly I need to change that because I have two going at the same time, but you can see there how to do that. And I wanted to show you guys really quickly from my phone. If you don't have time to sit at the computer and do it, it's super simple to just go into your Facebook. Let's see, so Renessa Brown, she's somebody I follow. Something of hers just popped up on my timeline. So I copied the text from hers. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my Hootsuite app. And you're going to want to go to this page here. This is what your streams look like on your phone. Oh, I don't even know if you guys can see this. Hold on. Okay, so this is what your streams look like. My first tab, you're going to be able to see what I've already posted. If you want to create a new one, you just click on this button right here. And that's going to pop up this page. And then you can paste whatever words you're wanting to or type up whatever words you're wanting to. It gives you the option to add an image. You can add a link. You can also even tag the location if you're wanting. So I am going to add an image of myself really quickly. You just click on that and it opens up your gallery, which is really nice. And you add that, and if you can either send it right then, or you can click on this where it says send now. It gives you the option to drop down. If you drop down, you can custom time it. So you can schedule a time. So then you just go in, you pick what day, then you pick the time, and after that you hit OK, and you make sure that your Instagram is checked. So whatever streams you have kind of attached to your Hootsuite, it'll give you all of those options. Right now, I use Facebook and Instagram. It's been a super easy way for me to market my business. And then after that, you just click this little paper airplane looking thing. And it's going to add it to your scheduled stream. After that, you'll see it pop up there. So this post is scheduled, and you can view it where all of the other posts that you've scheduled are. So in here, that's the post that I just scheduled. The words, everything, it tells me down here what time it's supposed to go, where it's going, etc. So super simple. Again, it's going to go to your Instagram first. You're going to get a notification. All you have to do is copy paste the words in and make sure you share it to Facebook, and it's going to hit both of those for you. I don't know. I think that covers everything I wanted to talk about. Do you guys have any other questions for me before we wrap it up? Awesome. Well, thank you guys. Go ahead, Sam.
I'll just say thank you. This really helps me with my crazy busy schedule that I love to keep.
Right.
But this really does help me to get some more insight on a different app than Buffer, because Katie and I both been trying to use Buffer for the last couple of months, and we haven't been getting any reaction to other than each other's. So this really does help out. Thank you.
Good. And I am recording this, so I will make sure to convert it. And if you guys have like other people on your team and even new members that come on and say, hey, I'm too busy to post, be like, hey, well, there's a way you can do this and not really spend much time doing it. I literally spend, Katie, you need to make sure you tell us before you do that. She's all taking a picture of us, guys. Anyway. All right, ready? Here we go. Model pose. Awesome. Oh man. Hey, we better get a tag in that because that'll help us with our posts. Anyways, no, I think that because that was one thing in the beginning, I didn't feel like I had time to post, and then I'd sit down and try to come up with a post, and it would take me forever. So I will make sure to post that list of people to follow and the link to get Hootsuite for free. And just let your teams know it's a super awesome platform, and everyone needs to know about it because it's helped my business out a ton. I am super busy. I don't know that I necessarily like to be busy like you, Sam, but somehow it always ends up being that way. And I just think that it's never going to slow down. So this is a great way to still get those posts in. There's no point in messaging people if you're not posting because no one's going to know that you're even doing this. They're not going to be able to see your success, your excitement, your fun. Just as it's, you know, there's no reason in posting if you're not going to be messaging people. So get your posting down, but also remember that posting is not asking. So make sure that you're still messaging and you're reaching out to those people and you're asking. You know, every time I get somebody that likes a post, I always reach out because that is a lead. You guys don't waste that potential. Reach out to them right away and keep it simple. Something as simple as, hey, thanks for the love on my post. Would you like to know more? That's it. That's it. It does not have to be any more than that. So thank you guys for joining me. I hope you guys have a great rest of the day, and we will talk to you guys soon. Bye.